You Prepper here. Guys, I'm finally done with this video. Now, I've worked from my cell phone to complete this video from the beginning to the end, and all of the editing has been done here on my phone. And so, if there are some glitches in it, I do apologize ahead of time. I'm working diligently trying to get this information out. I'm pretty sure that there's other videos on the YouTube that has more extensive information, but this is what I've gathered. It's a brief summary. There's a lot. There's a ton of information on Nibiru, and I'm pretty sure you'll find it. I'm going to leave some links to some video footage that I wanted to put into this video but was not able to. And so guys, at the end of this video, please stay and watch the entire video so you can leave your comments down below. I would love to hear what you guys have to say, what you think about this information. Let's get into it. This is what mainstream media would have us believe. We know differently. So let's dig a little bit deeper. Keep in mind, guys, that these are only my opinions, and I will leave it at that. I put the information out. Take what you will, leave the rest. So, Nibiru, some believe that it is the companion star to our sun here in our solar system, and that the solar minimum that our planet is now experiencing or going through is due to the nemesis or Nibiru returning. So guys, this information usually comes from the government and the authorities or powers that be in an attempt to conceal or hide truthful information, where they may put out bits and pieces of truthful information, but it's usually cloaked or wrapped in a whole bunch of lies and fabricated information to steer the people in a different direction. Whereas misinformation comes from individuals who just don't know the real facts before putting something out, or they're echoing information that they've heard without actually doing the research or taking the time to make sure that the information they're putting out is truthful. So now what, you guys ask? Well, from the research I've gathered, when Nibiru makes its crossing through Earth's orbital plane, you will witness, as we are now, a sharp uptick in natural disasters, from floods, hurricanes, tornadoes, earthquakes, just a full gamut of natural disasters times 10, and it's only going to get worse from here, guys. So what we're looking at is not just regional but worldwide. These catastrophes are worldwide, and they're going to increase in frequency and intensity. So when the grid goes down, guys, the first thing you're going to see is people who were ill prepared, or those who just didn't prepare at all. They're going to be running out to the supermarkets, the local stores, the pharmacies, the banks, the just wherever they think that they'll be able to find some sort of resources whereby they can sit this thing out. But in actuality, most people won't understand that here in the US, when the grid goes down, that's going to be it. We're looking at, a decade or better with no running water, no electricity, no supermarkets, no trucks bringing in medicine. All these things we're going to be responsible for on our own. And whether you choose to be the solo prepper or you're part of a prepping community of like-minded individuals who are also prepared, this is going to be a very, very difficult moment in the history of the U.S. because none of us that are alive now, there may be a handful who went through the Great Depression still alive, but the majority of the U.S. citizens have not gone through events such as this. Katrina, as bad as it was, I feel sorry for the people who had to go through it, but that's going to be a walk in the park compared to what Nibiru will bring during its close approach to Earth. So we have to look beyond just the here and now, grabbing up things that you think you might need to survive for a couple of weeks or so. And I tell you another thing, guys, the authorities or the powers that be, they know these things are coming, but you have to look at it from the standpoint of, if they told the U.S. citizens, let's just take our government for example, if they told us that these things were coming, would you still go pay taxes? Would you bother following the laws? So I can understand that from that standpoint, not wanting anarchy to ensue, because hey, they want to stay in control, they want to stay in charge. But Nibiru is bringing with it not just destruction, but on the other side of it is reformation. Everything is going to be reformed, redone. In order to get new, you have to remove the old, and that's what Nibiru is bringing for us. Okay, so maybe you were one of the fortunate, or maybe unfortunate, however you want to look at it. But either way, you've made it to the other side of the first passing of Nibiru. Because what a lot of people don't tell you is that Nibiru will pass Earth twice, coming and when it leaves our solar system. Both times there will be widespread chaos, destruction, devastation, and there's going to be, frankly, guys, a lot of people to die. So, if you find yourself asking this question, what should I do now? Chances are you're not prepared, and it's too late at this point. When this thing rolls through, it's going to be devastating, to say the least. The elite already know. They prepared. They're taking our taxpayer money and building lavish underground bunkers. They have bases. They have anything you can think of. They've already prepared for it. Contingency plans. Bunkers inside of bunkers. Guys, these guys are not playing around. They know that when the Nibiru comes and the destruction happens, you're going to need a safe place to be, because people, given the right circumstances, people can become just animalistic. This first type are those who are opportunists and most likely will be killed within the first 2 to 3 months of grid down, because they form little small cliques. They do home invasions, just small petty crimes that they feel they can get away with because law will most likely be down. And so these type people won't last long. This second type are criminals as well, and they fit in the category of being opportunists. But these are the worst of the worst. Those who have extensive criminal backgrounds, and they will form larger cliques, and they will move into neighborhood after neighborhood, conquering, killing, murdering, pillaging, just gathering up all the supplies, all the inventory that they can. And these type people will be around for a while until they encounter the third type. If you've made it to this point in the video, then you should know that you're most likely the third type. And those are those people who have taken the initiative to prepare and to become active members within the prepper community, the survivalists, the homesteaders, the prepsteaders. All of these organizations are like-minded people who will most likely have each other's back to help protect, help build, grow, learn, teach. Now guys, I want to make sure that we all understand that when I say prepping, I'm basically, what I'm meaning is learning skills, tangible skills, hunting, fishing, building, these type skills that you can use no matter where you go and what you're doing. You'll always have this knowledge. Not these fly-by-night kind of prepping where you go out and you buy a whole bunch of different gadgets and this and that. That stuff won't last. When a grid is down for decades, guys, if parts shall break on any of this stuff that you've bought, how are you going to replace it? And even if you could, where are you going to get the skills to learn how to do that? So this is why I'm encouraging us all to learn tangible skills, useful skills. So we're not just prepping like a lot of people are prepping for comforts. That's gone out the window. When Nibiru passed through here, you can forget that comfortability stuff. It's out the window. Chemtrail, all around the sun area. Look at that. You hear people just sitting around, letting their lives go to waste, not bothering to look up, not paying attention. That chemtrail in our skies, poisoning us. Terraforming the planet is what they're doing. Guys, those aren't clouds. Look at that. Look at that, guys. See that? Clear blue right there. Blue. Planes came through here not long ago. Look at this sun. Really? Believe that if you want to, guys. One thing's for sure, you better be prepared. So there you have it, guys. Now, knowing what we know about Nibiru and everything that we can expect, you have two choices. First, you can sit around, twiddle your thumbs, and say that people like me, or even me, we're just quacks and do nothing. Just live your life, drink your beer, sit on your couch, thumb through your channels on your cable. Or you can get up off your ass, learn the garden, put aside food, put aside medicine, learn useful skills, learn the garden, learn to hunt, learn to make fires, learn to purify water, learn how to build a rain catchment system. Point is, it's up to you as to whether or not you're going to survive. Guys, being a guy myself, I'm talking to you directly right now. If you are a man, if you are okay with sitting down on your ass and watching your loved ones, your children, your wife starve to death because you were too damned lazy to learn how to garden, learn how to hunt, learn how to defend your family, you are a sorry excuse for a man, and you don't deserve to survive. Women, I commend you, because I've noticed that there are a lot of women subscribed to this channel. You're learning the skills that men should be doing. Congratulations, women. I applaud you. Continue the good work. And now I'm going to go ahead and sign off on this video, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video. And from my heart, I want to thank each and every single one of you. If you've made it this far in the video, I hope that you found something in this video that you can use. I hope you've learned something. And I also want you to leave your comments down below. And hopefully I will learn something as well. And with that, remember, guys, stay vigilant, stay safe, stay prepared.